One, two, 1, 2, 3. Hello, my friends, and welcome. My name is Dennis, and as you probably know, I'm the airline pilot, used to be at least. And now with you here, we are speaking about the situation that is happening in my country, Ukraine. Tell me about the sound, whether you like it or not. It's very important for our stream continuation. Hi, Dennis from Quebec, Canada. Greetings to Canada. Awesome country with superb support of Ukraine, and there are many Ukrainians who live in Canada. Probably we have the most people from Ukraine who left Ukraine for Canada. It happened before the 1917 revolution in Russian Empire. Hello, my friends. Sound is okay. Hi from Scotland. Greetings to Scotland. Everything is good. Glad to see so many of us. Did you get a net? Did I just get a net? Yes, you got a net. I just YouTube introduced the new function, so just in the middle of the stream I can click on add and it will appear in a stream. Very interesting. So streams, before streams didn't bring almost anything. Now they may bring some of the funds, but of course, my friends, it's incomparable with your support, because with your support I can improve my channel and my gear and everything. So if you want, you can just go to the video description there below and you may check the Donatello website, where you can participate and support the channel. If you want your comment appear on a screen, you may do it. So greetings from Netherlands, and greetings. First of all, my friends, let me tell you what had happened today. I traveled from Kiev here to the other part of Ukraine, and I didn't check the most of the news. And for today, nothing changed for the front lines, as far as I understood, and we are still waiting for enough weapons to start our counterattack on Kherson. Kherson, as you probably know, is occupied by Russian invaders, or occupiers, how you may call them. And just talk, and you may ask me everything, you may speak with me. That's what we do on Sundays. Hi Dennis, how are things? Greetings from Germany. Greetings to Germany. Yeah, everything is nice. We have more or less good weather, and I'm now with my family. I spent like 1 week alone doing some stuff in Kiev. I sent my motorcycle with a sidecar for the army, and basically that's it. And I did some stuff. I edited videos on my other channel. It's called Pilot Blog, about the aviation. I did it my last flight as an airline pilot before the war had started. It was a flight from Rasselheim to Delhi and from Delhi to Rasselheim. Over to 250,000 subscribers. Yes, it's good number. Awesome. Many thanks, my friends, for your awesome support of my channel. Really astonishing how fast I got them.
Great job, Dennis. Like your stream.
Thank you so much for your support.
New message.
Who was that?
Stay strong.
Donations. Rene, thank you. John from Norway, thank you so much. Greetings to Norway. Today I was watching the video about your country, about the climate and everything, so I really like Norway. Fantastic country, but a little bit cold. We also have the cold weather during the winter time, but for Norway there are 2 more months of winter. Dennis, how did they receive the motorcycle with the sidecar? I know it meant a lot to you, but very much appreciated, I'm sure.
Message.
Sorry.
Slava Ukraini, sending support from the UK. I hope to visit Ukraine once you win the war. Hope you are doing well.
Greetings to UK, Geroim Slava, Suspicious Panda, thank you very much for your awesome support, and yeah, welcome to Ukraine. We're gonna, I think the war is over very, very soon. We're gonna win, there is no doubt about it, hopefully next year or till the end of this one. And yeah, you're very welcome to visit my country. And call me if you need something while visiting. How did they receive the motorcycle? They receive everything is okay. I maintained this motorcycle just recently. I was preparing for the season 2022, so I fixed almost everything on that bike. Almost, I mean, you always have something to fix on that kind of motorcycle, but it runs well. And just before giving away this motorcycle, I put the new battery, the new fuel valve, so everything ran absolutely fantastic. And you know, I hope I'll still can ride this motorcycle after the war is over. Obviously I need to, you know, to build it once again after those guys, but anyways, I like the motorcycle and they like it as well. They say that they have MG 42 German-made machine gun. It was used widely by the Germany during the Second World War, but still that machine gun is very superb. It has, I think, more than 1,000 rounds. It can send more than 1,000 rounds per minute, so it's very fast. I think it's the best machine gun for the Second World War, and we got the new deliveries also of those ancient guns, but they are really good, even for nowadays.
Have a nice day.
Ricard, thank you so much for your kind support. MG42. So I asked them to send me photo, then they will finish, you know, putting this MG42. Yeah, MG42. How cool! Thanks for answering the question. Yeah, my dad absolutely love it. I hope you can catch up with it after. Yeah, obviously after the war they will. Yeah, 1,200 rounds per minute. It's crazy. So it's, I think, that one of the fastest. How you can. It's the highest number of rounds per minute for the Second World War machine guns. It's absolutely crazy, you know. By the time then Western allies entered the coast to fight Germans, it was they put those machine guns. They were devastating.
Hello, Dennis. So glad to see you. Love your background. Hope this war ends soon. So nice of you to send your bike. I know they will use it.
Yeah, Enforcer, thank you so much for your kind support.
New message.
Every little bit helps. I wish I could do more for the people of Ukraine.
John Perez, thank you so much for your kind support. You do the best. That was already a great support from you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ukraine has so much support from everyone.
How the heck does this work?
Alpha Omega, it works fine. I hope you're okay with it. Thank you for your support.
Dennis, you look like you got some well-needed rest. I can't wait until we get those bridges not out Slava Ukraine.
Brian, thank you so much. It's my usual look. I'm not in a great shape. I have some kind of obesity during those 2 years. I was really thin and healthy, more healthier than I was flying in Indonesia. But here in Ukraine, the food is so tasty. I'll just visit Ukraine and it's impossible for me to be thin here and to eat healthy food. all of Ukrainian food has lots of fat in it, oils, fat, fried food. We also have lots of bread in it, and that is why, and it's very tasty. So that makes me looks a little bit unhealthy, but you know, what can I do? At least we use the natural food here.
Keep up the good work. Love your vids. Greetings from the Netherlands.
Oh, Ashley, I hope you're okay with the donation. Greetings to Netherlands. Recently, well, Ashley, thank you very much for your support. That was a lot. Recently, I got the same donation from some guy from Canada, and he said he misunderstood the rate for Canadian and dollar and hryvnia, so he sent more than he wanted, so I have to send the donation back through the PayPal. But I'm okay with it. So if you somehow donated by mistake, just write to my email and I'm gonna send it to you back. Just in case, because I want to make everything clear. Greetings from Bulgaria, Slava Ukraine. Greetings to Bulgaria. Hello Dennis, thank you for all your hard work. Love from UK. I plan to visit Ukraine, but Russia screwed my plans. Hopefully I can visit soon. Slava Ukraine. Legion of Metal. Oh, what's a nickname? Awesome. Yeah, you're very welcome to visit Ukraine. Just call me, then you are here, and that's awesome. Puerto Rico loves Ukraine. Gloria Ukraine. Thank you.
Greetings from Hungary. I hope we will send help for Ukraine. Our leaders like only EU money and rue dollar Ian gas. Sadly sad face. Slava Ukraine.
Joseph, thank you so much for your kind support. No worries. It's the country policy. Every country has its own policy. You cannot influence the world. The world is very different. And obviously Russia, with all of its resources, has the influence on some of the European countries, so probably your country is one of those. Sorry?
Dennis, keep doing your videos. Slava Ukraina, Carl Gustav, Sweden.
Oh, Carl Gustav, I know that. John, thank you very much for your kind support. Greetings to Sweden. So Russia obviously has some influence on other countries, especially Hungary, Germany, France, some of the politicians.
Watch you daily from Florida, USA.
Greetings to the United States of America. Thank you so much, Ram Jeff 97. Thank you for watching me. We have some mosquitoes here. Wow, lots of them, because I live in a forest basically. We have a cabin that is in a forest. Awesome. So, yeah, Putin pays quite a lot for the, let's say, old school politicians in Europe. So, what can you do with it? Nothing. The best, the great thing for us, the main thing for us is that normal people like you support our country, and we understand that it's bad to bomb someone's cities and kill civilians. Please join the Enforcers at 10 p.m. EST, I believe 5 a.m. your time. It may be hard, but many support you and would love to see there. Enforcer? Oh, so much stuff is flying here. I don't know the guy who's Enforcer, sorry. I need to Google. Oh my god, we have collapse here. Oh, with this stuff. Sorry guys. Have to put it. Sorry. You don't see it, but it's chroma key here on the back.
New message.
Heart from Canada and Poland.
Thank you so much, Roots, for your awesome support. I hope it's okay for you. So I'll check out who's Enforcer. If you suggest me to join the live stream, I do not know the guy, I need to negotiate ahead for joining the live stream, so I'm doing mostly my own stuff here, but Enforcer is in Alabama. All right.
New message.
Keep up the great work, Slava Ukraini from Norway.
Anonymous, thank you so much for your kind support. Greetings to Norway.
Very good and informative channel. Best for Ukraine from Germany.
Ralph, thank you. Dankeschön to Germany. Thank you so much for your kind support. Enforcer runs good stream. The Enforcer, the Leaf Spring Army. Alright, Enforcer YouTube channel, American good guy. Alright, I'm gonna check him out at first, because he didn't contact me. The Enforcer is non-military American nerd. Actually, I'm not military too, my friends. Remy, thank you for the gifts. $300,000 donation raised by the Enforcer. Check him out. All right, awesome. And where he sends that money, or maybe he buys something? Enforcer does wonderful work. All right, guys, for sure I'll check him out.
New message.
Hope they send more HIMARS so the orcs kiss Thier ass goodbye. Mars.
Support from Denmark, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna also receive...
After Ukraine will be safer, instead of going to classic vacation, I am coming to spend money in Ukraine for sure to help you. For now I am at least sending money to your army and to people in need. Greetings from Slovakia.
Miro, greetings to Slovakia, and thank you so much. Yeah, you may just visit Ukraine after the war is over, just to check out the places we have. Probably will have some kind of this war tourism in the places. For example, in Chernobyl, we had some tourists even before, and now there will be new exhibition, let's say, where you may see how Russia put their base in Chernobyl area, and they actually dig down to the ground in a red forest that got a huge dose of radiation, so they got huge dose of radiation themselves. About the HIMARSes before from the Denmark, there was a comment. We're gonna receive more HIMARSes, but from what I understood, the information came today that we totally gonna receive around 30 of them. Well, 30 is enough to stop Russian attacks, the major invasion of Russians, because now they start to struggle even with the 4 up to 10 HIMARSes we have right now. So they start to struggle even with that number, because we destroyed their ammunition depots and command centers. With 30, I may tell you that we're gonna stop their offensive actions for sure, but... Sorry?
Glory to Ukraine. Greetings from Romania.
Oh, Romania. George S., thank you so much for your kind support. Greetings to Romania, our neighboring country, wonderful country. I wish I would go there for Transalpina and Transfagarasan. I think it's the name, yeah? Transfagarash, sometimes I heard it, or I think it's called Transfagarasan. One of the most beautiful roads we have in the world. So on a motorcycle, that trip could be awesome. So about HIMARSes, we're gonna receive around 30. I don't know whether MLRS systems like Mars, German-made system, or M270, American-made, also included in that number of 30. I think not. I think we have like sort of HIMARSes and different types of rocket artillery systems as well. F-16s, F-15s, yes, we also... Oh, the pictures start to lag. Why? Probably I need to switch off all the Wi-Fis. Diana, switch off the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi выключен. Give me iPad. Sorry, no Wi-Fi because the signal will start to lag.
Hello.
Hello. Датчик, выключи Wi-Fi.
New message.
All right. Got
Greetings
the
from Poland, Slava Ukraini.
David, thank you so much for your awesome support. Greetings to Poland. So I switched all no lagging here. All right. Well, anyways, probably you can hear me. Good old Wi-Fi. Yeah, we are in a remote place, so that is why probably you may see the bad picture. But anyways, my friends, I cannot do anything with it. It says my error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. So I think you experience buffering. Dennis, are a great guy. Thanks for informing the world. Anytime. Signal was okay. All right. Oh, just wait. Any information regarding the Slovakian MiG-29s? I think those would require little to no training. Got no information about those because I'm not familiar. Well, actually, I know some of the guys who are nowadays fighters, fighter jet pilots, but they cannot share that information with me, unfortunately. I also have some of the friends who went to fly military drones from commercials, my mates, and they also can't share the information with me. Well, they may probably share the information, but we speak them using phones, and it's
Keep
impossible.
up the great work, mate, from the UK. I
Oh.
watch your updates every day to find out what's happening. Great service you are doing for Ukraine.
Nick, thank you so much, mate, for your great support, and greetings to UK. Thanks for watching me daily. That's awesome for me. Thank you. So they cannot share lots of information. They can share some of it, but most of the information is classified. I don't even know what unmanned air vehicles do they fly. It could be small drones, it could be Bayraktars. So I don't know. But even if I got that information, I would not share with you about the particular position, how many drones, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know information about those MiGs. Dennis, fly the A10. Honestly, I would like to. But, you know, my life doesn't belong to me. It belongs to my family as well. And I need to take care about my family. Flying A10 is a great risk for the life of a pilot. So, but I would still go, honestly, but I need to take care about the family. The A10 is kind of risky one. It's, I think, the most risky airplane out there. The same level with Sukhoi Su-25, because you are flying low and slow just across the front lines, and everything that fires can be fired from the ground, starting from AK-47 and finishing with the S-300 Russian sophisticated anti-aircraft system. Everything will be fired to your side. So, but I love that plane. I love it. And if I would choose between F-16 and A-10, I love F-16 more than A-10, but I would still love to fly A-10 more, because not because of the airplane basically, but because the way you fly and fight. Actually, on F-16 you just fly somewhere high and fast, you fire a rocket, you don't see the target usually. But on A10 you are in the action, let's say, and people, Marines, soldiers, bless you, They do respect you.
New message.
Hello, Dennis. Forgot to mention while chatting other day.
Mm.
But now it's no secret. A-16 and F-16 pilots 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So we'll have international pilots for the Foreign Legion. So the same situation as with Vietnam and Korean War. Oh, it says to me that video is buffering again. Sorry guys if the quality is bad, but it is bad. We have not so good internet. I don't know why.
New message.
I used this app called the calculator on my PC winking face, so the amount was what I expected. And I think a collab with The Enforcer would be nice. Starsky does it too.
Oh, great, Ashley. Thank you for advice. Yeah, I'll contact Enforcer. I'll write to him after the stream. So about the war, I told you before in one of the streams that it could be the same way as Korean War in 50s, as Vietnam War, where Soviets flown MiGs, United States pilot flown Falcons, Phantoms, sorry. So it could be the same or similar. So we'll have probably some of the United States pilots, volunteers flying
Greetings from
in
Private
Ukraine.
Pilot in England. Your channel is great and informative. I heard on news that in exchange for allowing grain exports from Odessa, that the West is relaxing sanctions on commercial aircraft parts. I can't find anything on internet. Do you know?
Yes, Das. We got this message also from Ukrainian officials that that was some sort of negotiation about that. This is information already went to Ukrainian media, so it's public, and I'm quite confused because those negotiations for the seats are literally the small piece of paper, but behind that piece of paper there are some negotiations behind the curtains that I don't really like, honestly. Not only aircraft parts, but Europe released the sanctions on Kaliningrad. Remember how Lithuania blocked the supplies to Kaliningrad Oblast? Now they obligatory should open the ways for trains with sanctioned products. Also, United Nations said that they will find the way for Russia, for Russian export of the sanctioned products. So here it's strangely that United Nations actually help. I don't know whether it's a leader of United Nations, Guterres, or United Nations themselves. So they say they will find a way for Russian products to be delivered to third countries. It's crazy, actually, but it is what it is. I think business is business, and business doesn't care about our civilians who've been killed here in Ukraine. For me, it's strange, but what can I do? I'm the small guy, but I do my best. I'm sharing this information for everyone to understand. And that's all that I can do. Clearly, I didn't expect that Europe would release some of the sanctions for Russia, especially for aviation field. I thought that, okay, Russia gonna stop. Probably they think, okay, it could be unsafe if we gonna cut supplies for the spare parts. Russia, it may cause some of the, safety concerns of the aviation, and it could bring to some life loss. So maybe because of that. But clearly, we need to close Russia. It should be as North Korea, where they fly Soviet planes.
Best of luck. Stay strong.
Thank you, Kevin Harris, so much for your kind support. You too, stay strong. during World War II, Coke were J, and just remember how the Second World War started. It started from the friendship between Soviet Union and Germany. Two countries divided Poland into two parts, and now Russia wants to present no, it was only Germany that started the Second World War, but literally there were fellas, and Soviet Union supplied all of the iron, food, and oil to Germany until the 1941. Dennis, you look good at pink. Yeah, I bought this shirt recently. I like it. It's natural and it was a great discount. For it's Hugo Boss actually, and I got it. I think it was like 80% off selling, and I like this stuff. I like shirts with long sleeves more than t-shirts, because during the summertime you have the skin burns. You can have those, so I usually wear shirts with long sleeves. Last time I was in a t-shirt, then I was filming in Gastomel, just to show you this. The t-shirt with a stamp, and I got severe burns on my skin after.
You're doing a great job. Hope you get back to flying soon.
Yeah, I hope to. Oh, John, I hope it was okay for you to donate that much. Thank you so much for your kind support. Yeah, now I'm thinking where I would fly. I have...
New message.
Alright, sorry.
We love your channel. Thanks for everything.
Rowdy McDonald. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you so much for your kind support. Dennis, why aren't you mobilized? Oh, yeah. So I have the postponed. That's what I want to say. I have, let's say, delay for mobilization for 6 months. That delay was introduced in April, so on forced dates. Yeah, I still have delay till October, and during this period I may apply to some kind of airline elsewhere, and if I have the contract, they may let me out from my country to fly. At least I got some friends who did like that in Ryanair. But now Ryanair, this time they're not hiring captains anymore, just first officers, and I'm the captain. I don't know if they may hire me as a first officer, so I need to search for some kind of job. For Wizz Air...
New message.
Sorry?
Thanks for keeping us informed. Love your channel. From Canada.
Greetings to Canada, Axel, and thank you so much for your kind support. Stay awesome. So, Wizz Air, they're hiring only pilots with a European license. We have ICAO license, which is not European, and you have to pass for that. Well, I think about maybe Canada, because Canadian market is, I think, more alive nowadays compared to European Union. Well, in Europe we have Ryanair.
Keep up the great work. Slava Ukraine.
Mark, thank you so much for your kind support. I hope it's okay for your budget, because you donated quite a lot. Thank you anyways, it was awesome. So Ryanair sucks, yeah. And for crew, they suck as well, from what I know. Cheapskate. Yeah, the salary is okay for pilots, but you fly there as like hell. You fly a lot, really. But that's why they're low-cost carrier. They fly quite a lot. In Ukraine International, we got like maybe 60 hours per month, and there in Ryanair you'll have 80 up to 90. That's what I thought. Then it's for A10 cockpit. I don't mind, but my family say no. And even if I would I like, and I thought to write to some people, but the chance for me to go for military aviation without military aviation experience is this small. During the war, it's impossible to train. Well, here I think it's different because you go to United States for training.
Greetings from Finland. Hope in the future you will back to your job, pilot.
Yeah. Janus Bela, thank you so much for your kind support. Greetings to Finland. I hope one day. Yeah. So, A10 is fantastic. I would like to fly it, but for Ukraine, now I know the guys who were military pilots before, who wanted to fly. They went to the military branch and they say, to recover your rating on the airplane, you need to follow the training procedures. But all the training is closed now.
New message.
Thanks for what you do.
Greg, thank you for your support. Thank you. And now they cannot go for training to recover their ratings that they got on the military. So before they were military pilots, after that they went for Boeing and they wanted to fly again. And some of them went to fly military and they took them, but not for fighter jets, but for transport airplanes like Antonov 26, because those guys got many hours on those airplane types. So for transport, more or less, people could find a job in army nowadays, but for fighter jets to have even new type ready is impossible because all the training stopped. Because to have the rating, you need to do the special like trainings. This lesson, this theoretical part, this practical part, and who would just burn fuel for training right now? There are more than enough pilots here in Ukraine, already type rated with experience, and they fly. So we have lots of pilots, but we are in lack of airplanes. The A10 is much more survivable than Su-35. Could be. Do you think Ramses Stevens? Thank you so much. Greetings to Canada. Ramsey, I don't know, maybe Sukhoi 35, well, actually we shut down, I think 3 of them, 2 or 3, I don't remember. There are many of Sukhoi Su-34s that were shut down. What I know, 5 were already shut down. 3 near to Kiev and 2 on the eastern side of Ukraine. Su-35, I think it's more, let's say, I forgot this word in English. They are more, they can live more compared to Sukhoi Su-25, because Sukhoi, you're literally fly on the front lines.
Thanks for your brilliant work. I check your videos every day. I hope our country will increase efforts regarding sending heavy weapons. Greetings from Germany.
Thank you, Thomas. Greetings to Germany. Yes, Germany now helps a lot. Still far behind its promises. However, I think everything will be settled. You know, bureaucracy works very slow, but...
Hello, Dennis. How do you know Operator Starsky? Have you ever been to Sweden? Come to Sweden instead of Norway. More to say, more to do. Slava Ukraine.
Oh, don't tell like this, Oscar. Like Sweden, Norway, you'll see some kind of interesting comments in the comment section. Norway is awesome, Sweden is awesome, every country is awesome, if it's not North Korea and Russia, Iran and Belarus. So, yeah, I'm searching now for where should I continue my job as an airline pilot. But still think whether I need to leave my country or stay here. With your support, I may stay here, honestly, but I like to fly. I would like to fly. There'll be less videos in that case.
Wishing you safe skies.
Marianne, thank you so much.
New message.
Donation.
Luvan, thank you. So this we have. Oh, Luvan, you donated quite a lot. Thank you so much for that. I hope it's okay for your budget. We have these trolls, some of the trolls in the comments. Does the German MG42 fire 8mm Mauser? I have a lot of that ammo. How do you mail ammo to Ukraine? I think you need to write to United 24. Maybe they can handle those ammunition to Ukraine. We have every kinds of weapons. NATO standard, Russian standard, so it could be anything, my friend. So I think United 24, if they have options, or write to me, to my email. We have some of the supplies from Europe, and I may know some of the people who may help with that. So people want to send bullets. Wow. I think if you have 1,200 bullets, MG42 may spend them just for 1 minute. Even if a team of 8 take 4 Stingers and 4 Jabs, I think Ukraine will win every time. Said I heard 4 foreign US Canadian, and one some died today by tanks. I didn't know about it. I need to check more information on international websites because I subscribe mostly to Ukrainian Telegram channels and checking out Ukrainian media. I need to check out more of the international resources from UK, United States, just to make to know the news from your perspectives as well. Are you vaccinated? Yes, it was obligatory for me. In other case, honestly, my friends, I would not be vaccinated. Just my profession, then you know, in a closed environment with someone, so you are responsible not for yourself, but not to transmit disease to other persons. So I think pilots should be vaccinated. Like if I wasn't a pilot, I would not like to be vaccinated. It's I'm not against vaccines or something, but just for your information. If like I would be introvert, sitting at home, working online like I'm doing now, why should I need vaccine? Dennis, do you own a gun? No, I applied for the gun ownership just before the war started, just in case. But war had started, and literally now you cannot buy a gun in Ukraine. All of them were sold out. There are no guns remains in the shops, and you still need to go through bureaucratic routine on the way to get the permission to obtain the gun. So, and I don't know whether the situation deteriorates. Should I, leave my country? So for now, it's not the time for me to buy the gun. Is it rainy outside? Diana, is it rainy outside?
Yes.
Okay. It's rain start. What guns have you shot? Fred, nice to meet you here in a live stream. Fred is awesome guy from United States. Thank you so much for watching my videos and live streams, for all your mails, and
Glory to Ukraine. I was born in Odessa in 1990. Moved to Texas when I was 12. We all stand here with Ukraine.
Georgy Avramenko. Yes, your surname is clearly Ukrainian, and 1919 moved to Texas. Awesome. Thank you so much for your kind support, Georgi. Odessa is awesome place. I hope Texas is also the awesome one. What guns have you shot? I shot not the automatic. I shot pistol on a special range, you know, just for joy purposes. I shot with Mosina. It's the Second World War Soviet rifle. Actually, it was designed not in Second World War, but mainly used during the time, but was designed even before. And you know, it is used even nowadays. I saw it on a checkpoint here nearby.
Dennis, I so appreciate your incredible effort in keeping the world accurately and honestly informed every day. Slava Ukraini from San Diego region, letter U, region, letter M, Heart region, letter U, region, letter A.
Greg, thank you so much for your kind support.
New message.
Thanks for working to restore peaceful skies to Ukraine and the world.
Glenn, thank you so much. Greetings to California,
New message.
sunny state.
Slava Ukraine, thank you for your videos. Greetings from Germany. Hope this helps a little smiley face.
Oof, that helped a lot. Greetings to Germany.
Careful talking about the weather live. It can be used to narrow down your position or UK less than 3.
Suspicious panda. Yeah, you always keep suspicious.
Thanks
About
from
the-
Gilson, Illinois, USA.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much to Illinois, United States of America. Yeah, mostly people from America are watching me. Around 35% of my audience are, according to YouTube statistics, are watching me from United States. It clearly shows that people, and actually I'm very surprised that people around the world are interested in this topic of Ukraine. I thought that we'll never have this support in case of Russian attack. People usually doesn't care about, you know, the things that are happening elsewhere. But I see so much support from you, my friends, that I'm literally shocked. And I saw decline in my views of my videos, but now I see that they're stable, and each video got like 400,000 views. That's a lot. That's clearly a lot. For my level, it's impossible. I can't believe in that is happening, my friends, because so many views, and I love you. I love you guys. Yeah, about the weather, we have a front coming, so it's all across Ukraine now. So they cannot define my position just for the weather information. I don't trust Scholz. He's some sort of the old politician, you know. Everything was calm for them in Germany. I mean, politicians, not for Germans. They got enormous resources from Russia for quite a cheap money. But now they have to change everything. And they are not willing to do it. They want to leave their old way. It, of course, may hit Germans as well. They may struggle with more pricey. They're already struggling with more expensive food, more expensive gas. But anyways, that would be in some way. After Russia would, got what they needed, they would increase the price for the oil and gas resources, obviously. For now, for a long time, they kept those prices low because they need to follow their goals in taking Ukraine, other countries, and after they all do it, they put price up for the resources. That's just my idea, my friends. I may be wrong, but bots, they just put z. Why? To show what? So I thought Ukraine was going to give citizens guns to fight Russia. Richard, it happened actually. Then Russia went to the Kiev city. Ukrainian armed forces start to deliver weapons to everyone. For example, Russians went to the north part of Kiev, to Obolon part of the city, and our forces brought a couple of the trucks there loaded with AK-74s, and they just gave to the people, but they got the screens from their passports as well at the same time. But many civilians got that weapons
New message.
for that particular
Do
part.
you see the Ukraine army switching to 5.56 millimeters NATO weapons?
Yeah. Shane, we have those weapons already in Ukrainian army. We have those elsewhere. In every battalion, we have those. Because there are not many... we have AKs, Kalashnikovs, but those were not maintained for a long time. If you speak about the old storages, sometimes they're rusty, sometimes you cannot fire with them. That is why we have also automatic rifle supplies from NATO countries, and we have freely now those automatic rifles in Ukrainian army as well.
Dennis confused face. I am from Iran, but I live in Kyiv, also longtime subscriber. Everyone I know from my country supports Ukraine and is waiting for Ukraine to win. Our government is a puppet government of Russia and everyone hate it, but please don't combine the people. Iran is.
Also amazing, just like other countries. Ukraine. Ali Zira. Iran is awesome, right? I mean people of Iran, not the government. Thank you very much for your support, and sorry if I say something wrong about your people. I may say wrong about your government. Not wrong, but
Keep up
harsh.
the good work supporting Ukraine and keeping morale up. Thanks, Dennis.
Rory, thank you so much for your kind support, and thank you so much. I think we already hit the target, right? Let me check. Yeah, my friend. So if don't really need to donate. The part of the money, obviously, I spent for the family, and the last part of it we send for donations. Today my friend called me and he said that he needs laptops to control drones. So I'm gonna send him around $2,000 for that purpose, for 2 laptops. So thank you so much. It would be impossible without your help. Crimea, been there twice. Your town, sorry, I missed it. Your town, Sevastopol, is really beautiful. You was there once. Russian submarine is in a bay where quite rusty. Dennis, do you think people in Crimea would like to belong to Ukraine again? Miguel, yes, I think now we have decline in trust to Russian world, let's say. Before it was euphoria for them, because Ukraine, literally it was a mistake for Ukraine. Crimea was autonomous republic in Ukrainian country, and they have their own government, their own stuff, and they got their own business, let's say. There were lots of corruption in that region, because they were a little bit separated, because they were autonomous republic, you know. And Ukraine, because of that, Ukraine didn't put lots of, let's say, money, investment to the region.
Hey Dennis, keep up the good work.
Sorry,
I am a long-time follower, first-time donator.
Thank you so much, Raymond, for your kind donation. Thank you. And thank you for following me and my channel, for watching my videos. So because of the corruption in Kiev itself, for a long time Ukraine didn't invest in infrastructure of Crimea, in everything, and people there just, you know, were depressed with Ukraine because of that, probably, and they thought that if Russia comes, that may change their lives. But everything became differently. Russia started to rebuild their bases there, and they start to close even access to open to the beaches, to the sea. They start to destroy infrastructure even more because they use it just for military purpose. For example, I started my career from the gliding, and in Crimea there is a Koktebel mountain, mostly used by paragliders and gliders. There was a big gliding club. It was the first gliding club in Soviet Russia, in Soviet, let's say, not Russia, but USSR. And it got so, history. All of the great pilots, most of them started from that point. And Russia, what they did, they didn't like that airplanes flying over the places and they can, spot maybe their military bases or what. So they proclaimed that territory now is some sort of secured wildlife protection, and because of that, they cancel all the flights for the air club and for paragliders. And it happened just with that club, but it also started to happen with other structures, with hotels, with guides who guide people across the mountains. Russians also don't like, they want everyone to be at the factory, go home, go to the factory. Then they don't like this activity, from what I understood. And they basically want Crimea to be their unsinkable air carrier for their aviation bases and many others. People start not to like it, but some like it because Russian pensions were higher before. Now they're lower compared to Ukrainian one. And for example, my grandpa, he lives in Sevastopol still because he's a very old guy. He cannot even walk properly. He's 86 years old. And obviously his pension was, with Russians came, his pension increased by several times because he used to serve in military in Soviet. But now it drops again because of the crisis in Russia. It dropped even before the war had started. So people start not to like it. Before they like pension, because only elderly people and mostly military people now live in Crimea. All the young generation, they see no perspective in living in Crimea because basically with Crimean passport they cannot visit other countries. They cannot even have payment coming. Now all Russia cannot have the payment coming, for example, from Google, from IT companies, from SWIFT. So literally it's the black hole for the modern society, and people do not see perspective. But still, there are many Russian world supporters there in Crimea. I know it. There more islands like Snake Island in the Black Sea that Russians doesn't not occupy? No, there's just on the north part. There's just one island, Snake Island. The Black Sea is very unique. There are not many islands. Corruption got worse in Crimea. Yes, from what I understood, because they were kind of separate now, even from. They have Putin prolong the duties of Aksonov, who used to be gangster before, and he used to be the leader of Crimea in Ukraine, and his duties prolonged by Putin. And he is like a guy who's doing his own business in Crimea, dark business, not illegal, business. So he's the guy who's responsible mostly for corruption. And obviously, in Putin regime, you don't have the regions without corruptions, even in Russia. Dennis, did you still live in Crimea in 2014? No, I left Crimea in 2003. Actually, I used to live there just during the summertime. But I got my childhood there, so finally I left the place in 2003, well before all events. Sorry, there will be advertisement. I'm just checking the new functions of YouTube. So I left Crimea and went there occasionally, but after the war had started in 2014, I didn't go there. Because, you know, I have the attitude to Crimea that I like it. I like the place. This peninsula is really great, has a great nature, but no, Russians took it from my homeland, from me, and it's bad. It's like someone would take your relative or, you know, your spouse or your child. So I have the same attitude. Attacks for Russia. No, they will be in Ukraine. However, recently, United States officials say that. What are you drinking? I drink water with some juice mixed. Water juice. Juice is so sweety, so I mix with water. About ATACMS rockets, now United States say that they will not provide those rockets to Ukraine. However, we know that they already said before, they have been saying before, or had been saying, right, that they will not provide Ukraine with HIMARS, but now we have HIMARS, so I think the same situation may happen with this those long-range rockets, ATACMS. Is the Ukraine International Airlines still operational? Will it survive? I don't know whether it survived, but still we have around 4 planes flying in Europe for wet lease. Dennis, you got a thumb up from me. Thank you, number 270. My friends, oh, I have so many likes for the stream. If you don't mind, just press the like to the live stream. It increases the... It spread. It may help you to spread it.
Stream. Thanks and love from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, thank you. Wow, Decalo03, I hope it's okay for your budget to donate that much. You just donated around $70. Thank you so much. It's 3,000 hryvnias. Big respect to President Zelenskyy. Yes, you know, honestly, my friends, at first I didn't like him. But now I respect him and I like him, honestly. But still, there are some things that he could have done better, even during this wartime. But it's war, you know, and he didn't run. He stayed with his people, so I do respect him for that. Sorry for your family crisis. Here we have something quite similar, but not war. Where are you from? Glad to see you live, Dennis. Thank you. Should do sign my rocket. I didn't get it. Crimea today is a police state. Yeah, people have been put in prison for having a Ukrainian flag outside their house. Hopefully, Ukraine can regain this territory. I still think it's quite impossible to regain the territory without Russia collapse or Russian goodwill gesture, let's say, how they withdraw from the territories. I think we may capture or counterattack Crimea, but we'll have lots of losses. Tremendous losses, my friends.
Hope this helped. If Ukraine lose, all the Europe is in trouble. I lived under Russian occupation in Hungary. I do understand. From New York City.
Gabor, thank you so much for your kind support. Yes, there was occupation, let's say, by Soviet Union of Hungary. and there were some riots that, and then Soviet Union sent tanks, but finally, you know, Hungary got its independence, and that's great. Thank you so much. And now you're in New York. Greetings, in this case, greetings to United States. Yeah, Russian goodwill gesture. Росії нема доброї волі, так. Dennis, have you seen any old scissor used in the war? Maybe a light machine gun instead. Ah, sidecar. Dennis, have you seen any old sidecar used in this war? Yes, I saw. There was a video, and I published it on some of my videos. Maybe a light machine gun installed. Yeah, those were equipped with, however, with.
New message.
Sorry.
Dennis, don't underestimate your channel's contribution to the war effort. I was soldier. Wars are not just won on the battlefield. Also, do you have Zoom calls for members? Hello from Edinburgh.
Kevin, if you want, we may have Zoom calls for members or streams for members, whatever you want. Write your ideas on my email. Yeah, we can do it for members, the stream, as well as for patrons. Why not? Not the stream, but Zoom call. I may, you know, put the time for you, and yeah, good idea. We're gonna do it. Just I don't know what day is good for this call, because there are lots of people who live in different time zones. I don't know what time is better for that. Are you in Ukraine or somewhere else? I'm in Ukraine. I want maybe to... we have air siren alert in the area about possible Russian attack. You have this application, it's constantly alert you. Then there is a possible rocket attack. Sorry, I missed your comment. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in Ukraine, as you see. Dennis, thank you so much for what you're doing. You're true inspiration. Anytime. I'm just a random guy in Ukraine who shares his own crazy thoughts.
New message.
Lots of love from New Brunswick, Canada.
Greetings, Hubert. Thank you so much for your kind support. Greetings to Canada. Dennis, how will you pay off world support? Pay off? Hannes, how is life going? The life is okay. It's as usual as for average Ukrainian nowadays. Why are there no switchblades shots? There are. I just cannot show them on YouTube. Well, I may, maybe on some of my videos, if those... I showed them actually in one of my videos. I remember. There I show how you can change the direction of the drone based on actual events on the war field. And yeah, it's very effective, especially against the supply tracks, because they have low armor, so you can use Switchblade 300 to target those. And yeah, those are tremendously effective. Now with HIMARS use, we may target Russians far away behind the front lines, so they have to send the tracks. So we target their ammunition depots, and they moved away ammunition depots more than 80 kilometers away from the front lines. Now they use tracks to deliver those weapons and ammunitions. And with Switchblade, obviously with other drones, we may target those supplies for Russians, and they may not, now they cannot really attack all across the front lines. And as you can see now, the situation on front lines is more or less stable. Zelenskyy made a lot of mistakes before the war. He never expected to be a war leader. Fantastic how people can change with circumstances. Nigel, yes, I would agree. And I didn't like his rhetoric, before the war. The United States told that the war is almost like imminent. Zelenskyy, I think, still couldn't believe in that Russia would fire rockets. Well, no one could believe, honestly, here in Ukraine, that Russia would dare to attack that harsh and that in that way, just to kill civilians, mostly. And he was caught by surprise, but he changed very rapidly. He didn't run, and he's now the war president. I think as a war president, he's great. I feel so sorry for you and your families. No, we are alive. We are in good health. You help a lot with support. YouTube helps a lot with support, so I'm okay. Yes, I would like to be a commercial pilot, to continue flying, to make this life more stable, but what I have is also awesome, and it is awesome because of you. Sorry guys, let's speak English here, just English comments, just to respect to everyone. Lots of love from Germany. Slava Ukraine, Geroyam Slava, thank you. Greetings to Germany. Phoenix Ghost drone, we haven't seen those yet because they haven't been delivered. They just signed in a recent agreement that the United States will deliver more than 500 of the Ghost drones, of the Phoenix Ghost, and also Switchblades. Together, more than 500 drones will be delivered to Ukraine from the United States. Hi Dennis, greetings from the Netherlands. I was reading some books by, the author. I think he is a great Ukrainian writer. Okay, Sergei Zhadan. Okay. Did you read any of his work? If so, how do you feel about his writing? I didn't read him. Sorry. Sergei Zhadan, I'll search. Probably military expert, right? Or historian. I recall this name from Ukrainian media, but cannot tell for sure. Kevin, thank you for joining the membership.
Keep up the good work.
Leonel Slade, thank you so much for your kind support. Guys, today we're gonna have the stream until the midnight for the local time here in Ukraine, so 47 minutes to go. I'm in the United States Navy. At work we had declassified briefs explaining Russian troops build up at the border. Then you learn about it. Were you concerned at the time? Yes, I was concerned, but still we couldn't believe that they would dare to attack Ukraine, because 1 year ago they accumulated, well, not that much forces, but still lots of forces near to the border. It was some kind of drills, etc. This time it was also drills, but still we couldn't believe. But literally we were concerned. But Western media was right about it. We're right. Greetings from Sweden. Greetings to Sweden. How wonderful to wake up and find Dennis live. It's 6 a.m. in Australia, East Coast. Greetings to Australia. Thank you so much for watching me.
New message.
Do you think if Putler dies or is assassinated that the invasion would stop, or do you think some other $dollar hole would take his place and keep it going?
Suspicious Panda. Yes, I think they may continue.
Russia just showed their ass after they signed the deal to ship grain out of Odessa, then they just fired missiles. If that is not a terrorist state, then I don't know what is. Slava Ukraine.
Brian, I totally agree with you, and let me comment on the first one, about the Putin's probably, if he will gone, Well, there are some of the forces in Russia as well. They have Putin's forces. They have more, let's say, war-oriented forces as well. Those we called monarchists, who would like to restore the Russian Empire with its territory previously owned. And also they have some democratic part still. Most of them are businessmen, oligarchs. They liked dictatorship, but they want to earn money. Now they went to that stuff of the more to democracy. Now they're fighting, let's say, with each other, and after the Putin will go anyway, sooner or later. But with his regime fall, it could be, we do not know what may happen in Russia. Russia is a very unpredicted state. With every leader that they lost, the country went completely.
I hope this helps. Yes, the MG42 does take that ammo. My gun for that is Zastava M76.
Oh.
I'll research sending ammo.
Thank you, White Lightning 777. Thanks for your awesome support. So it's hard to predict, with every leader change, Russia change also its development direction.
In memory of our beloved mother Susan Meyer, along with all the civilians and those who have lost their lives fighting for Ukraine. Slavs Ukraine.
A friend of Ukraine, thank you so much. Yes, and Brian told about the Russia showed their ass after signed the deal, and they fired 4 rockets, and I was wrong in my video saying that only one hit the port or harbor or the bay, how you call it. And literally there were 2 of the rockets, so 2 of the rockets were destroyed and 2 hit the port. They didn't hit the grain storage. However, it shows the attitude of Russia to negotiations. MG42, awesome gun, yeah. I would like to have it. In memory of our beloved mother, Susan Meyer, friend of Ukraine. Thank you guys so much for your support. So with Putin death, it's a very interesting question. What may happen? I think no one knows. Probably they may use, like, if Putin will go out of power, maybe if he'll lose his life, whatever, they may start to blame him, like it was with Stalin. Or maybe someone even more terrible may come in power and attack not only Ukraine but other countries. But I don't think they have resources now to attack other countries, because 85% of their own army now fighting in Ukraine. It's crazy, and they are struggling. Truss is better than Sunak. Sunak is all from and no function. I just like Liz Truss a little bit more because she got this strong rhetorics for the Russian side, so that's why I would probably vote for her. But here you cannot vote as UK citizens, so it's like they're, from what I understood, it's like an internal policy of the majority party. Now it's the conservative party in UK, so they have this internal election in their party who will be the leader, and we're gonna see it very, very soon. I wish Israel would commit Iron Dome to help Ukraine. Well, Iron Dome is useless against Russian caliber rockets and Ha-32 rockets, because Iron Dome was developed for the garage, to counterattack garage-made small rockets, let's say. For those big rockets, very, I would say, advanced compared to Hamas-made rockets, we need something like
New message.
NASAMS or other systems or
Thank you from Germany
Patriot.
for your daily updates. They are very informative and help a lot to understand what's happening in the Ukraine in these days.
Stefan, thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you for watching me, and greetings to Germany. Oh, we have mosquitoes. Come on. Attacking me all the evening. Now I was in a Kiev, near to the Kiev. There were no any mosquitoes. Here in the forest, tons of them. How could Ukraine ever ultimately lose 40 million people against few hundred thousands of troops? Like Dennis says all of the time, that what we need is weapons. Well, even without weapons we'll win this war. Maybe without weapons Russia may take some of the territories and stay there for some time, but still, you cannot take the country with people that hate your country. So we literally hate Russia. 97% of people here in Ukraine do not like Russia. So how can you control those people? There would be riots, outrages, partisan movement, resistance. So even Nazi Germany couldn't control France. There was a resistance, there was everything. So it's impossible to control Ukraine. So for me, I still couldn't believe that Russia dared to attack Ukraine. They live in some kind of parallel reality. NASAMS is ideal for taking down cruise missiles and aircraft at low, medium range. Yeah. I think we already got those near to Kiev. Putin have paid some Russian trolls here. Could be. I do not concentrate on searching the Russian trolls, just reading out occasionally your comments. If you want your comment just appear on the screen, just go to the Nation website and you'll have it. I mean, you'll have your comment on the screen in that case. Mosquito bites, yeah, mosquitoes. You need to install the air defense system against those mosquitoes, my friend. Yeah, they like me. I sleep near to my daughter on the sofa, and they do not bite her, they bite me. They like males, probably. Greetings from Texas, greetings to Texas. Happy USA is sending better, more technological equipment, finally. We need to send the attack ATCSM's rockets now. Yeah, ATACMS, yeah. At least I call them like that. Hi Dennis, do you support Liz Truss for Ukraine, for UK Prime Minister? Yes, taking all of the candidates, 5 candidates were there, yeah. I would support the current defense minister. Oh, I forgot his name, sorry. The second place would be for Liz Truss.
Slava Ukraine.
Echo, thank you so much for your kind support. Героям слава.
New message.
Greetings from Finland. Just watched a documentary about Winter War, how Stalin tried to invade Finland. Army with low morale and low quality equipment failed their mission. Now history is repeating itself over there. Stay strong.
Yeah, Echo, thank you so much for your kind support. Yeah, it was devastation for Soviet army, and I think after Hitler saw how Soviet army was humiliated in their Finland campaign, Hitler thought that he could deal with Soviets. But Russia is big, Soviet Union used to be bigger, and Hitler attacked Soviet Union. But if Russia would be like small country, obviously Nazi Germany would win this war. but just because of the ranges, because of the
New message.
people resources,
I'm curious, how do personal assets work during martial law in
we got some of the internet connection problems. Chat disconnect, please wait while we try to reconnect you. Oh my god. Guys, are you here? Guys. We have excellent connection now. Guys, are you here? Please reply.
New message.
It would not matter if Putin was dead, just look at his cabinet. You would need a party change, that is the only way, and the young people of Russia is what it will take make that change. Out with the old, in with the new. Slava Ukraine.
Brian, you're totally right about that. I wonder why don't we have the comments anymore? Are we alive? Just want to write in the chat, are we live? I'm unable to. YouTube says unable to connect to chat. Oh my god, why? Poor internet connection. Crazy. Yeah. Я не знаю, нема, короче, чата.
New message.
Nothing but respect to how your country and military have responded to the Russian aggression. Liz Truss will be awful PM. Almost wish Boris has stayed. Great content, thanks from the UK.
Greetings, Richard. Greetings to UK. Well, at least it's my own opinion, you know. Yeah, I also like Boris. He helped a lot to Ukraine. But anyways, it's internal business of UK to have the Prime Minister. Oh my god, we don't have the chat. Guys, I will end the stream and I'll, you know, relaunch it, alright? I'll try to do it.